A Texas-born left-hander gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Forsythe over to his right, makes the play, 1 away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they want to be playing their best ball. They have to find a way to win this ball game, especially on a Thursday night. You don't want to be headed into the weekend getting swept.
Yeah, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, take care of business here on this Thursday and not look forward to that weekend Friday, Saturday, Sunday series coming up. Take care of business here in Thursday's game.
Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0-1 the count. Williams on second. Hernandez is over at first with 1 away. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Bellinger over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now for Philadelphia. Andrew Knapp is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. The Dodgers coming up. Pat Neshek will be on the mound for game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat.
Taylor.
Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Dan, Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game. Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe. Well, this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over the bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big two-out knock with runners in scoring position. Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Franco.
Goodness, 0-2 now. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-Row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter spot.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box, a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup. Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Kershaw has been having himself quite a year so far. With a sub-3 ERA, he has pitched like one of the league's best.
You know, I have this theory, Matt, that all the great ones, they're not the same pitcher on the way out as the way in. Some of your good ones, Nolan Ryan, Randy Johnson, guys that threw 98 to 100. They didn't throw 98 to 100 towards the end of their careers, but like this guy's done, he's learned how to pitch and not throw.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Weak grounder back to the mound. There's one. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
That evens it up 1-1. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Skied down the left field line. Hoskins is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hoskins waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting 7, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Now to the plate, Matt Kemp. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. His career numbers against Pat Neshek, he's just 1 for 6. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air to shallow center. Seager ranging into the outfield. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him up, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins. And oh, that gets him on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Barehanded on the move. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Road. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll head now to the home half of it. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasmani Grandal. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that will get people talking. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. So 1 away in the inning, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League East to see where the Phils find themselves entering play today. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Alfaro is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Logan Forsythe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Logan Forsythe. Here comes the first pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this 1-2. Here's Corey Seager, and he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. To his left, Hernandez. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 3 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro, as he rips it on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is, without question, nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Into the box now, Pat Neshek. He swings and grounds it to short. Forsythe on to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready for another chance? Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Williams is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. Justin Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. In now is Yasiel Puig. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Through. Striding in once again, Nick Williams. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Right fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. So here's Matt Kemp now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Yasmani Grandal. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a ball line softly here toward the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Another 0-2 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Another 0-2 coming. Big swing by Grandal, and a ball carrying well to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, and it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead. In now, Clayton Kershaw. And he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Lifted down the line in left. Hoskins giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Chris Taylor.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Chris Taylor. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit down the third base line. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fast.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Knapp will be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Maikel Franco. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Three twos are scored here in inning number 6. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And he misses there. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Taylor is there. 2 gone. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in once again, Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll lift it up in the air. This is back behind second. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a nod.
Carlos Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Carlos Santana.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Runners on first and third, 2 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High in the air down the right field line. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run and score. Digging in and looking for more, Logan Forsythe went deep last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready once again, Corey Seager. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Corey Seager.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Williams racing back. Gone! A solo home run for Corey Seager, number 14 on the season, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
Now batting, first baseman.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike.
For Philadelphia.
The 0-1 pitch.
57.
There's a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We're through 6 full. Dodgers lead this one 4-2. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Taylor is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Williams.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. Forsythe has it. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
The batter, second baseman, Saison Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Phillies down in order. They trail it here 4-2. In now is Yasiel Puig. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. No balls and a strike to count. Puig at third with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
There to take it is Franco, and that's your first out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
No hits to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The 0-2 delivery. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Knapp. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Forsythe has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So the Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down by a count of 4-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Taylor. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Here's Corey Seager. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 4.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Asdrubal Cabrera will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kemp has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Digging in once again, Jorge Alfaro is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Puig coming on, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out. Scott Kingery will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam